against the names Derrick Jaxn and Derrick Jaxn in mockery, accusations, slanders, and lies. May the mercies of God be withdrawn from you. May your husbands and wives become widows. Let your children become fatherless. Let your seed become vagabonds on the earth. Let the words of your mouth and your words of your hands be returned back to you. Let it go down your throat and choke you slowly until your days become few on the earth.
I think number one, Jesus said, number one, leave me out of this clownery, leave me out of this foolery. And number two, return to sender. Return to sender. Everyone, and welcome to my channel. If you have not done so already, please like, share, subscribe, put the bell button on ding to see what, who, me, moi. Okay, welcome to my channel where I do comedy, I do reviews, I do commentary, I do music, I do it all. Why? Because it's my channel. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Now I'm gonna get right to the point because I want to make this video quick as possible, swiftly and professionally as possible. But we're really going to get into some things, and I might be tap dancing on some of y'all nerves, okay? My bad in advance if I offend anyone. It is what it is. I'm sure I'm finna say everything that y'all been thinking, okay? Now, for the 511th time, Derrick Jaxn, I guess a relationship guru, he's been caught cheating yet again. Now, the first time he was caught cheating, I don't believe I made a video about it. I think I made like a parody about it, but I don't think I made a video, a full breakdown about it. But this time I feel the need to, because something was just weighing heavy on my heart. Something was weighing heavy on my spirit. Now, okay, he cheated, I want to say about a year or two ago. He cheated. They reconciled, I guess, got back together. Just last week, she was putting roots on us. She was putting a curse on us, baby. Okay. Now, I don't care for Miss Tashak, but I guess Tashak is like a win is a win. We know sometimes Tashak lies, but this was the truth. Now, she exposed him with another woman. That don't look like Miss Jaxn to me. That don't look like Miss Derrick Jaxn to me. So this is my thing. Let's really call a thing a thing. Let's call a spade here. This wife did all of this, blaming us, blaming the public, blaming bloggers, blaming the public, put roots on us, cursing us out through the scriptures, through the Bible, blaming everybody but her husband with the traveling ass draws. And I'm trying to figure out, I'm sorry, but this wife of his always gave me cultish vibes. Always gave me cult vibes. I'm trying to figure out what Bible she reading, what Bible y'all be reading that be removing the responsibility off of y'all cheating husbands and blaming not only the other woman but blaming us. I wasn't there when he cheated. I don't recall being present. I don't recall being in y'all house. You got the nerve to call my kids a vagabond. You got the nerve to wish death on us. Wish us to be sick, be ill. All of this just for God to go to return to sender. And this is what I don't understand about certain Christians. I ain't gonna say all now. Hold your church hats for me real quick. Hold them tight. Glue them to them wigs and hold on tight. Because I'm finna shift some church hats. I don't understand how certain Christians maneuver. You can say this to people, okay, quote unquote, in the name of the Lord, quote unquote, in the name of the scriptures, in the name of the Bible. You can say all of this, but your spirit is full of hatred. Your spirit is hella judgmental. Just the way you living is ultimately foul, and you're ultimately not Christ-like. Y'all be sitting up there homophobic. Y'all be judging women for having babies before marriage, having babies after marriage. Like, y'all really be doing the most, all in the name of quote-unquote Christianity. And the way that y'all living, the lifestyle that y'all ultimately are living is not of the Lord. It's not the work of the Lord, baby. It ain't from no Bible I ever read. I'm just saying. And I think it really shies people away from Christianity and shies people away from the church. Now, I already said hold your church hats, because I'm finna say some things. Because she is not the only one that we seen, baby. I could think of a few gospel artists that will remain nameless here. But I'm just saying, she ain't the only one that be doing stuff like that. Stuff that don't make no sense. That is just not in the name of Christianity. Now, I know y'all gonna say there's some bad apples and everything and all of that in every tree. I don't really give a damn. A bad apple is a bad apple. And y'all gonna be called out, because people that grew up in the church, people that grew up in certain religions, we've seen it. That judgmental attitude, the way that we've been spoken to, that has happened to us so many times growing up in the church. Our eyes is just open, baby. We can see people for who they really are and call them out and say, that ain't the work of the Lord. I ain't finna go to that church. I ain't finna be a part of that cult. Because ultimately, if that's how you talking and that's how you moving, it's a cult. Let's just call it what it is. But you mad at us. You mad at us for a man that has chiseled away at your self-esteem and got you in the swimming pool looking like this. All the while, he banging a woman that look like this back out. Huh? You allowed a man to chisel at your self-esteem and force you to cover up from the head to the toe. All the while he chasing after butt-naked women. I'm just not understanding that. I'm just not getting that. Okay. And I just feel like Derrick sits up there and gives advice. Men do this, men do that. All the while, he was doing the same thing he was warning y'all women about. Now, let me tell you something. Sidebar. I don't trust none of these relationship gurus that be sitting in their goddamn car giving advice. I don't trust it. Don't none of them take their own damn advice. And sometimes you got to use your common sense to get through, to navigate when it comes to relationships. You just got to use your common sense. Be careful who you take advice from, because baby, them people that be sitting up in their cars giving advice, I'm just saying. But back to his wife, you see so many women like that, like Christian women like that, or not even just Christian women, like certain women like that, like the pick-meshas of the world. You see them acting like that, like it's everybody's fault, because God forbid you should blame and hold the man that set his vows in front of God. God forbid you should hold that man responsible and what he's doing to you. You want to blame everybody else except for your man that keeps cheating on you, that don't take your marriage serious. Okay, don't take the love you have for him or the love he have for you serious. Don't take God serious, playing around in God's face. That's why God said, I ain't got nothing to do with this. A lot of times God be walking out on y'all and not looking at the text message because it don't make no sense. Okay. Now, patriarchy just be having y'all, or some of y'all women's in a chokehold. Like, none of it makes sense to me. How? You as my husband, as my or wife, we exchanged vows before God, before our family, before whomever. You're supposed to give me that loyalty. These bloggers, these people who are actually out here telling the truth don't owe me no loyalty. Now she's sitting up there reading them scriptures when she should have been reading them tweets, because y'all, baby, y'all was dragging her on the Twitter. Black Twitter was definitely dragging her. And this is what I got to say. Right? I know I might be all over the place, baby, but this is what I really got to say. Like y'all be saying, oh, the wigs, the weaves, the nails, the half-naked women twerking. But you get modest women dressed like this, and you still cheat. You get modest Christian women covering every part of their body but their eyeballs, and you still cheat. Half-naked women, women twerking, women doing the nastiest things to you, baby, and you still cheat. It's just not making sense. The math has never been mathing with y'all. The math has never been mathing. So she just cursed us out, called our kids vagabonds, and said they're going to be roaming the earth homeless after we get sick and die. That's what she said to you and me, to all of us. She cursed us out 2 weeks ago. Just for today, he gets caught cheating, and now all of a sudden he's saying that he's filing for divorce. They've been separated since earlier this year. Ain't that what he did the last time he got caught cheating, talking about they separated? And he did everything but tie her arm behind her back and told her to wear the bonnet of salvation and stand before us and lie to us about the status of their marriage. Now listen, your marriage is your marriage, but as soon as you come to the Beyonce's internet and you tell us what's going on, it's open for public opinion. This is why certain people don't put their business out on Front Street. Like, you gonna put it in our face. False advertisement, mind you, Derrick. You gonna throw it in our face and expect us to not have an opinion. Then you gonna blame us as if we put the puss, as if we put the vagina, as if we put the coochie in your man's lap. Girl, what? A lot of y'all women be so blinded by the scriptures, so blinded by the word, by the Bible, by some of these false prophets. A lot of y'all be so blinded by that. You don't really see that you're being groomed to be taken advantage of. You don't see that your self-esteem is being chiseled away. You don't see how ultimately this truly ain't the work of the Lord. Okay. You really don't see how your voice as a woman is being muted. You so blinded and you so invested in patriarchy, wrapped up with a bow, that you don't even see what the hell is truly going on. What is being done to you as a woman. But it's everybody's fault. It's always everybody's fault but that man. Because if you turned around and you actually blamed the man and held him accountable, then you would have to turn around and look at the mirror. You would have to turn around and look yourself in the mirror and see who you really are as a woman. People don't want to always look in that damn mirror. But it looked like Derrick did, and he found him a woman, another woman, a half-naked woman. She's very pretty, I might add. And I don't want to shame this woman. I'm trying to figure out, how is Derrick even making any money after cheating on her the first time? How are you able to sell a relationship book? Sorry, it just boggles my mind. Now, he talking about leaving you. I don't know if he's going to leave her for this woman. Talking about leaving you, that means all of that money that he was bringing in that household will now go in the new household that he's living in, or the new woman that he's with. So that means there's less money coming into your household. That means potentially leaving your kids to be vagabonds. I mean, what you think was going to happen? A lot of people don't realize the tongue is such a powerful weapon. Like, what you put out is what you going to get back, baby. And that was just the word of the day. All right, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, put the bell button on for more notifications. I'm just saying, this was just my opinion on the matter. You can take it, leave it, or dash it away. I don't really give a damn. I had to get this off my chest because a lot of this shit that y'all be doing don't make no sense. All right, bye.